Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Hardcore WoW is really hard. Hi, by the way. If you haven't already noticed the ethereal glow yet, I died. Like, fast. As within 10 minutes of posting the last video fast. How, you might ask? Well, while clearing the waters to turn in a quest to some nature girl on the island, oh hi nature girl, I was attacked from behind by 2 murlocs like I was a gold shire whore who got paid 100 gold pieces. And unlike that situation, there was no happy ending for either party. The murlocs are stuck forever being an NPC with the brain power of a Walmart Karen, while I lost 20 hours of progress. And my favorite character of Roccyroad. Even now I can't get myself to delete my most prized character. I'm sorry. So now with that out of the way, it was time for an upgrade. I didn't need to rely on stupid pets anymore when I had myself. This was the start of my rocky road of hardcore. I could not be paid to level in Teldrassil ever again, and I needed a change. So I shifted back to the most comfortable class, a mage. But unfortunately for classic World of Warcraft and me, there wasn't blood elves. So I was forced to be human. Ew, gross. It is well known that if you play humans, you probably only like missionary sex and only eat vanilla ice cream and steak without salt. But I digress. Blizzard has already pulled the sexist card with the Cosby Room, and their racism can easily be seen with how easy it is to level as a human. I got to level 10 within 3 hours, while with my other kit runs, it took 4 to 5. They even gave me 5 healing pots from 1 easy quest. That is more health pots than Roccyroad ever got in her entire lifespan. Okay, enough ranting from me. Let's get into my new character. My new weapon that I would harness against the evil curse of hardcore. I created an amazing human woman named Roccyroad. See guys, I can improve in the naming department. I was in a bad place when making her, and my love for WoW was Rocky. Okay, you can laugh now. I have, weirdly enough, never leveled in Elwynn Forest due to all my runs prior to hardcore being on the Horde. And WoW leveling in this area is really fun and quick. The intro zone is cool. I killed little candle hat boys and some losers who were mad about not getting paid or something. I don't really care. They are just pieces of leveling meat to me. Juicy. I then took my time killing the Brotherhood Lieutenant by sniping him with a fireball. I graduated from Loser Lane and went to the best town of Goldshire, where I danced around cause why not, maybe I'd get some free money. Spoiler alert, no, I didn't get any gold. I then went on to Stormwind to turn in a quest. Before I could go any further, I realized the game had glitched out and said I was a mod. Some poor noob who had no clue about what was going on came to me for tech support, and I did my best to figure it out, but ultimately my answer was, I don't know. My first big task was to murder some murlocs. I feel a murder montage coming. After having my fill of revenge, and while I was killing a wolf just cuz, that one girl from such hits like Spider-Man, Dune, and Shake It Off died at level 20. I pray for her soul. Personally speaking, it hurts a lot to get so far and fall so hard. I then went to kill some bears, and then some more candle boys who took over a mine. Then the guild chat started trying to deduce the perfect dick size. The consensus was that the perfect penis was one that was not too big and not too small. So shout out to all my average boys out there watching from home. And rest in peace to all my size outliers. Speaking of lovey-dovey stuff, next I did a fun little quest between 2 lovers that resulted in me running back and forth between the 2, who were too scared to admit their love for each other. I traded pies and letters between them. until finally I needed to grab a ring for them. I had to kill a big candle loser who had this ring, and gave it to Billy so he could propose. After almost dying to the gold tooth guy, I carried on to Stone Cairn Lake, where I killed some more Defias Brotherhood members who were smart enough to master the arcane. It didn't save them though, I destroyed them. And then went to the logging camp on the east side of Elwynn Forest, where I killed some bears and some wolves for the locals. Why? I don't know. Maybe they wanted the pelts or the food, or maybe they just wanted the protection. I didn't really read the quest, and I don't think you guys do either. The final thing I did on the east side was taking out another mine filled with candle boys. Finally, after turning in all these quests and getting to level 9, I was able to move to Westfall. But before doing that, I needed to take care of the Gnoll menace on the border. I fought loads of Gnolls because my boss wanted their armbands for some reason, and I then went to take on the Gnoll elite named Hogger. And just like last time, friends helped me do it. So quickly after entering Westfall, I had to leave Westfall. The area was too high for my little human body to handle, so I took the subway to Dunmoreau and did some more quests. I killed some leper gnomes because 2 negatives don't equal a positive, and my Dwarven allies also had some troll issues, which I took care of them with extreme prejudice. And I went to the east side of Dunmoreau, where I killed some more vermin who had taken over the mine. I then headed to the lake region of Loch Modan. I did a bunch of early quests in the zone, like hunting down some more candle dudes who were harassing their mines of our Dwarven besties. I also killed a bunch of troglodytes, who are basically what the leper gnomes are to gnomes, but for dwarves. I rounded off the quest by killing more monsters like spiders and bears. After getting to level 14, I headed back to Westfall to progress more. Now, let me tell you a thing or two about Westfall. This area is a giant plains biome, which is how I would describe it. This area is plain as hell, aka boring. Maybe it's just the fact that I've leveled here twice in 2 weeks, but hot damn, I do not want to be here anymore. Okay, soldiers, you know the drill. Boars and carrions into the pot. Defias Brotherhood not paid. Gnolls exterminated. Okay, what about the Scarecrow? Destroyed. Murlocs? Revenge Montage Part 2! After all of that, I unfortunately underestimated the hatred of people who aren't paid. While in the town of Moonbrook, I underestimated how much damage a mage of the same level would do to me and was out of weaker health pots, which I had been using at the time. While running away and swapping to a bigger health potion, another mage spawned in and finished me off with a fireball to the back, thus ending the run of Roccyroad. Now, if we are doing some real talk, guys, this is painful. This is my 4th death in a month, and my least favorite part of World of Warcraft is the lower levels. And since my highest character only got to 20, I have failed to escape the lower level zones. This paired with my other character and our last hope, Gimply, being stuck Big Bass Pro fishing in Stormwind for, checks notes, over 10 hours at this point, for the One Ring so me and my friends can do a hardcore Fellowship of the Rings run. I probably won't start another hardcore run for a hot minute since I have made a new character in Wrath of the Lich King Classic on Globulus called Boatlick. And between that, Gimply's One Ring hardcore run, and my maxed out Wrath Mage who is currently raiding right now, I'll probably make videos about them soon instead of making another pure and fresh hardcore run. But do let me know in the comments if you want me to continue Rocky's run, where I would just try to get to level 60 with as minimum deaths as possible. But with that being said, I currently have 5 videos that I'm working on right now, with 3 of them being Classic World of Warcraft. But stay tuned for that, like and subscribe, I'll return to hardcore someday, and thank you for watching. Bye! Follow my Twitch channel! I play WoW! I play WoW!